What if I told you that one of the most powerful molecules for your health was also the simplest? Well, today, we're pulling back the curtain on a tiny, often overlooked hero that's working inside all of us. So, let's just start with this big idea right here. What if the solution to some of our most complex health challenges, things like sleep, metabolism, even aging, wasn't some futuristic, complex drug, but something incredibly basic that's been part of our biology from the very beginning? That's the rabbit hole we're going down today. All right, it's time to meet our protagonist. Its name is glycine, and its story begins with it being the smallest, most unassuming player on the entire amino acid team. So, what exactly is it? Glycine is one of those 20 amino acids that build pretty much everything in your body. But it's unique. It is the absolute simplest and smallest of the bunch. It's something called achiral, which is a fancy way of saying its structure is so perfectly symmetrical it doesn't have a mirror image version like the others do. And as you're about to see, that simplicity, well, that's its secret weapon. And to really put its size into perspective, look at that number. Its molecular weight is just 75 grams per mole. It is, without a doubt, the featherweight champion of amino acids. Now you might think, okay, smallest means least important, right? But nope. That tiny, compact size is precisely what lets it do its most amazing work.
So let's talk about that work. How does this tiny molecule build our bodies from the ground up? Well, glycine's first and probably most famous superpower is its role as the master builder for your entire body.
And here's the most incredible irony. Glycine, the smallest amino acid, is the #1 builder of collagen, which is the biggest and most abundant protein in your entire body. Your whole structural framework, the stuff that literally holds you together, depends on this one tiny molecule.
And just how much does it depend on it? Get this, a full 1/3 of your body's collagen is made of glycine. Let that sink in. It's not just a minor ingredient, it's the absolute backbone. Without enough glycine, your body literally cannot build the collagen it needs. It's that simple.
And why should you care about collagen? Well, because it is everywhere. It's what gives your skin its elasticity, what keeps your joints and cartilage healthy. It's crucial for bone strength, for the health of your muscles, tendons, ligaments, even the walls of your blood vessels. Glycine's job as a builder touches, well, pretty much everything.
But here's the thing. Its job as a builder is just the beginning. The story doesn't end there. This is where we uncover glycine's other life as a multi-talented superstar, a true Swiss Army knife for your biology.
First up on its list of secret talents, protection. Your body has a master antioxidant called glutathione. Think of it as your primary cellular bodyguard, and it's built from 3 amino acids. And guess what the final, absolutely essential piece of that puzzle is? You got it, it's glycine. Without it, your body's main defense system just can't be built.
Okay, but wait, there's more. Glycine also moonlights in your nervous system. It actually functions as a neurotransmitter, specifically an inhibitory one, a calming one. Its job is to tell overexcited neurons to just chill out, settle down. And this calming effect, it has some pretty incredible benefits. It helps you get into a deeper, more restorative sleep, partly because it helps lower your core body temperature, which is a critical signal for your body that it's time to rest. It helps dial down feelings of anxiety, and, fascinatingly, it also supports the parts of your brain we need for learning and forming memories.
And you'd think that'd be enough for one molecule, right? Nope. Glycine is also a major player in your metabolism. Studies show that it helps your body use insulin more efficiently, which is absolutely critical for managing blood sugar. It also helps improve cholesterol levels and just generally supports how your body processes and uses energy.
So, let's recap. Glycine is a builder, a protector, a calming agent, a regulator. It's a hero. But every hero's story needs a conflict, a challenge to overcome. And in our modern world, we're facing a critical one, the glycine gap. Now, your body is pretty smart. It can actually make some of its own glycine. But here's the catch. Scientists call it conditionally essential. And what that means is when the going gets tough, when you're dealing with stress or you're sick or just through the natural process of aging, your internal factory just can't keep up with the demand.
And just how big is this gap? Well, the numbers are pretty stark. On an average day, our bodies can churn out about 3 grams of glycine. But to function optimally, to have that robust collagen, that strong antioxidant defense, research suggests we actually need something closer to 10 grams a day. That's a huge deficit we're running every single day.
So this leads us to the most practical and probably most important question of all. If our bodies can't make enough, how in the world do we close that gap? Where can we find more of this little hero?
Thankfully, the solution is in our food. The absolute best, top-tier sources are things rich in connective tissue. We're talking collagen, gelatin, real bone broth, and even pork or chicken skin. After that, you've got quality sources like tougher cuts of meat, fish with the skin on, eggs, and dairy. And if you're looking for plant-based options, you can get good amounts from things like soybeans, lentils, pumpkin seeds, and spinach.
All right, let's bring this all home. Let's zoom out and look at the big picture. We've seen how this one tiny, simple molecule punches way above its weight class, influencing pretty much every system in the body. I mean, just look at this resume. It's a structural builder. It's a detoxifier. It's a neurotransmitter. It's a metabolic regulator. It's even cardioprotective. What's so clear is its incredible versatility. It's not just a one-trick pony. It is a foundational molecule for your overall health.
And I think this quote just says it all perfectly. It's the smallest amino acid with the most profound biological impact. Glycine is living proof that in the world of our biology, size absolutely does not determine significance.
And that leaves us with one final question to think about. Now that you understand the surprising power packed inside this tiny molecule, the real takeaway is a personal one. Are you getting enough of your body's simplest and maybe one of its most important heroes?